I'm about to show you what I actually made playing a small part in a movie. I'm going to break down every penny that I made, but also what I had to spend in order to earn that. This one is full of surprises.
I'm Scott. I didn't start acting until I was 58, and I've been booking real film and TV work ever since. It's been a lot of fun, and no matter your age, you can do it too.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I made and spent on a small movie role I was cast in, so you can see the ins and outs of the money side of working in film and TV after 50. And I'll let you know right now, stick around to the end because this one has a surprise ending. If this is interesting or useful to you, by all means, hit the subscribe button. It had been a while since I'd been in a movie, and I wanted to be in one that was presented to me, so I thought, well, this time on the audition, I am going to say that I'm a local hire to Atlanta, which is 6 hours away. So I knew that if I did get cast, I would have some travel costs coming out of my pocket. And as it turned out, I did get the role. So what I'm going to do is show you both the income side and also the expense side. Because when you're starting out, or if there's just a role you really want, volunteering to be a local hire can kind of increase your odds because it lowers the cost for the production. So first off, let's talk about the schedule I was given. They wanted me to show up on a Monday for COVID testing, on Tuesday be at a wardrobe fitting, and then Wednesday was my shoot day. For that, I would be paid $250 for the day of the COVID test and the next day, and I would also be paid $198 for the fitting day. The day of the shoot, I would be getting what was then union scale, which was $1,181.40 of regular SAG-AFTRA pay. Incidentally, you don't have to be a member of SAG-AFTRA to earn SAG-AFTRA wages. So all told, I was expecting to receive $1,879.40 of income, but things didn't quite go as planned. Before we get to that part of the story, though, let's talk about what I needed to spend, because I said that I would take on travel costs myself. I'm going to Atlanta. That's $120 in gas, and then for a hotel, 2 nights at $170 a night. This is Atlanta after all. And then there's food costs. I was staying toward downtown and it was like $100 a day. Yeah, Atlanta can be pricey. So I'm expecting to spend about $668 in travel costs. But remember, I'm expecting to make $1,879 if everything goes according to plan. Everything didn't go according to plan. So I get to Atlanta, I do the COVID test, A-OK, I go to the wardrobe fitting, A-OK, and I'm in the hotel room on Tuesday waiting for that call to find out what is my call time the next day, because I'm supposed to shoot on Wednesday. And I get a phone call from my agent saying they're running behind. They're not going to shoot with me on Wednesday. They are going to shoot with me on Thursday. Uh-oh, I now have another $170 night to pay for in a hotel and another $100 or so for food. But here's the thing, because they booked me and then delayed me, the production company was going to pay me another day's rate just for sitting in the hotel. So that's another $1,181. So let's update all the numbers. With that additional income now, what I'm going to be taking home is a gross pay of $3,061. After you take out taxes, my take-home was $2,601.66. Now let's look at what I had to spend for that. Total cost for the extra hotel, the extra food, and of course the gas to get to Atlanta and back was $1,040. So in my pocket, $1,600 after taxes. But we're still not done yet. Because about a year and a half later, the studio who made this movie, I don't know, they sold it to the foreign market or to basic cable or something, and whenever that happens, it generates residuals. And because my original rate of pay on the project was doubled because of the delay, so was my payout of the residuals. So that means a year and a half later, I get another check. And the gross before taxes? $4,484.02. After taxes, the take-home was $2,896.68. And so the final gross before taxes for this project that I made, $7,545.02. The total take-home, $5,498.34. And again, my expenses were $1,040. And to make this money, I was actually in the chair in front of a camera shooting my scene for about 20 minutes. And when the movie came out, my part on screen was about 3 seconds. I would love to calculate what $7,500 for 3 seconds is on an hourly rate. So you can see, especially early on, some budgeting is going to be necessary if you're going to be paying for travel costs on your own, because the profit margin can be a little slim. In this case, my shoot happened to be toward the end of production when things can be a little more out of control, and that delay greatly helped what I was paid. And sometimes you just run into productions like that that are a little chaotic. So if you're new here and you're over 50 and thinking of getting into acting in film and TV, I hope you'll check out the playlist that I have linked below, because we step through the entire process from finding roles to auditioning to your first day on the set. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and that's a wrap.